What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler and today I'm reviewing the upcoming Air Jordan 1 Court Purple 2.0s, or 2020s, I don't know what to call them. With everything going on in the world right now, not very much is certain. Even stuff that we usually take for granted like sneaker release dates, they're changing and they're moving around to avoid this. For example, the 2020 Air Jordan 5 Fire Reds that I just reviewed were supposed to release on March 28th, but have since been moved back to April 25th. That of course isn't the only pair of sneakers getting pushed back, but surprisingly, as of right now, this pair, the Air Jordan 1 Court Purple 2.0, seems to be releasing on the same date. And as of right now, the release date for this shoe is April 4th. Also, really quick before we go any farther into the video, I want to give a huge thank you to FineLine1721. He's where I got this pair early. He was the only reason I was able to get this review out because everywhere else that had a pair didn't have quick enough shipping, so huge thank you to you, man. I really appreciate it. He actually also should have a couple more pairs available, so if you're interested, make sure to check out his website and his Instagram. But jumping back into the video, unfortunately, it looks like the price hike that we saw earlier this year for the Air Jordan 1s from $160 to $170 is gonna stick. These 2020 Court Purples are releasing for a retail price of $170 instead of the $160 that we're used to, even though the quality is pretty much exactly the same. Does it suck? Yes, but at the end of the day, we keep buying the shoes, so of course they're gonna keep raising the price when they can because we keep buying them. As for the actual colorway of this sneaker, I love the way this shoe looks. I love purple, and you guys definitely know what I'm gonna say next, but I'm a Ravens fan, and this shoe is dope because it's purple. And unlike the 2018 Court Purples, this shoe is not cursed. Hopefully. Speaking of the 2018 Court Purples, this shoe is a pretty similar sneaker overall. The only real difference is color blocking. I guess you could actually say that about any pair of Air Jordan 1s, but you know what I'm getting at. And because of that, I'm not exactly sure what to call this shoe. Is it the Court Purple 2.0s? Is it the Court Purple 2020s? I don't know. The official colorway on the box is Court Purple Black White, so maybe it's the Court Purple Black Whites. But to be fair, I think that's more of a Court Purple Black White than this is. But who's to say? So jumping into the actual materials of the sneaker itself, the outside of the toe is covered in this Court Purple synthetic leather. The material is very smooth to the touch. It's nothing special. It's not especially soft or anything like that. It's just kind of your standard Air Jordan 1 synthetic leather. I will say, however, that the color that they used is extremely vibrant. I think this tone of purple is beautiful. I love the way it looks. In the center of the toe, you've got this white synthetic leather with a sort of small, pressed-on, tumbled leather texture. It's not especially soft either. It actually feels a little bit more plasticky than the purple leather, but it's not bad. Let's be honest, it's a mass-produced Jordan. You can't expect designer quality leather. Continuing back on the shoe, you get to these flat black laces that come pre-started in the sneaker when you first pull it out of the box. In addition to the flat black laces, you also get a set of sort of light purple, almost tie-dye color laces. It's something different. I've never seen this before with Jordans. They actually really do look tie-dyed. They go from a super light purple almost to a white at some points, all the way to sort of a darker, almost lavender color purple. And I think when you put them on the shoe, they would definitely give it a very unique look. Not something that I want to do, but it's kind of cool that they're changing things up. Then underneath the laces, you've got your standard Air Jordan 1 nylon tongue in white. And at the top of the tongue, you've got a black leather tag, which is actually pretty different than standard Jordan 1s, which usually have sort of a fabric tag. This feels a little bit more premium and has purple text actually debossed into it. We did just have a tag like this on the Pine Green 2.0s that released earlier this year. And then moving inside the sneaker, you've got a pretty soft black fabric mesh sock liner. And then rounding off the inside of the shoe, the insole comes in black with the Nike Air branding printed on the heel in purple. As for sizing, the Air Jordan 1 Court Purple fits just like all the other Air Jordan 1s that released earlier this year, except for the 85s. It fits me true to size and should fit you true to size as well. But as I always suggest, because everyone's feet are different, if you have the chance to try this shoe on first before you buy it, make sure to do that to make sure you're grabbing the right size for you. Continuing back on the shoe to the midfoot, you get to some more of this artificially textured white leather that you found on the toe of the sneaker. And in the center of the midfoot, you get to this matte black Nike swoosh. And then moving even farther back on the shoe, you get to some more of these really vibrant purple leather panels. On the top purple panel, on the lateral side, you've got the Air Jordan Wings logo in a glossy black debossed into the leather. Around the top of the ankle, you've got some black leather, which usually is smooth, but for some reason on this colorway they decided to add a tumbled texture, which I actually don't mind. Then moving down on the shoe, you get to this bright white midsole, and finishing off the sneaker, you get to this court purple rubber outsole. The court purple Air Jordan 1s are one of my favorite Jordan 1s to release this year. I love the way this sneaker looks. The purple is so vibrant and it contrasts this really bright white so nicely. I just think it's a really nicely put together colorway. Material quality wise, it's fine. It's nothing special. It's all synthetic leather and it kind of feels like that. It's not a bad feeling sneaker, but it's pretty much standard for Air Jordan 1s. If you love this colorway or you're just a huge fan of the Air Jordan 1s, the Air Jordan 1 Court Purple 2.0s or 2020s or whatever you want to call them are an awesome sneaker to pick up. And hopefully the release date stays at April 4th and doesn't get pushed back any farther, because this is a dope sneaker that a lot of people need to have. But now I would love to know your thoughts on the Air Jordan 1 Court Purples and whether you're planning to grab a pair when they drop or whether you're going to let this shoe go. So let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in the next one.